Are you sick and tired of gambling your hard-earned money on Madden packs? Well, look no further than my sponsor, MMOEXP, for the cheapest and most reliable MUT coins on the market. And don't forget to use code 30 at checkout for 5% off. The link for their website will be right at the top of the description. What's going on, guys? Today we are updating the running back tier list. Before we hop into it, if you are new here, hit that subscribe button. We're on the road to 20,000 subscribers. Hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications. We post daily Madden 21 content. And also, do not forget to hit that like button and also leave a link for my Twitch channel down in the description. We're live almost every single night over on Twitch, so if you haven't come through yet, I recommend you do. And also, shout out to my man, Game 6, for commenting the emoji on last video. Alright, so I'm not going to lie, it has been a minute since the last running back tier list. This one is definitely due, so as always, I do want to kind of go back and show you guys the old tier list, so you guys can kind of see how different the running back landscape is. And as you can tell, man, Saquon and the old Barry Sanders at S tier. Yes, we did still have the old Barry the last time we updated this tier list, and as you can tell, a lot will change. So here is the new tier list. Obviously, I mean, all the new guys are not on here yet. We're gonna go over them, but here is the new tier list updated. All the guys in their new positions. We still have Saquon at A tier, so Saquon only dropped one tier. I basically just dropped everyone down a tier. Also reordered some guys as well, and there are also a few players that I've never ranked before that I already put on here, like Cordell Patterson, James Robinson. I know you can't see him, but Nick Chubb and Damian Harris are both behind the face cam right now. So, but at the end of the video, I will, hide my face cam so you guys can either screenshot or just pause the video so you guys can get a good look at the full tier list. So that is the plan. But yeah, let's hop into it. The first card we're looking at today is going to be Christian McCaffrey. All right, so CMC's got 92 speed, 93 acceleration, 95 agility, 96 carrying, 85 catching, 95 COD, 55 trucking with an 85 break tackle, and also does hit both the spin and the juke thresholds. And this card is a receiving back archetype, which right now is still my favorite in the game. Receiving backs, I think, are on top still. So Christian McCaffrey, is he S tier? I don't think so, but I'm gonna put Christian McCaffrey before Saquon, just because he is a receiving back. That's the main reason why. Both their cards are actually very similar, but I do like Christian McCaffrey just a little bit more than Saquon Barkley. The one thing I will say right now is not Christian McCaffrey. Saquon's next upgrade is going to be like probably the best in the game. His stats on his 92 that came out like almost 2 months ago are still very viable. I can only imagine what's going to happen when they upgrade this Saquon Barkley card. I'm not sure when he's going to get this upgrade, but whenever he does, the card's going to be very, very glitchy, man. All right, so now we got 96 overall Shaun Alexander with 94 speed, 95 acceleration, 90 agility, 93 carrying, 75 catching, 92 COD with a 93 truck and a 96 break tackle. The card's 5'11", 225, also has a 94 stiff arm, 94 juke move, so does hit the juke threshold, does not hit the spin, but Shaun Alexander, in my opinion, is probably top 2, top 3 in the game right now. So obviously Shaun is going to be going S tier. But if you have used this Shaun Alexander card, you know how good he plays. Crazy animations, the speed's there. The guy's just amazing. I don't know what else to say about Shaun Alexander. All I know is this card is absolutely ridiculous, man. All right, so next up, we got 93 LeSean McCoy, and this card's actually very, very interesting, but 92 speed, 93 acceleration, 93 agility, 88 carrying, 93 COD with an 85 break tackle as well. So looking at Shady's stats, he does look pretty good for an elusive back. But the one problem with Shady McCoy is that he has 77 stamina. 77 stamina, basically one run and this guy's done. I guess you could probably run recuperation on him if you wanted to try to keep him, energized, but 77 stamina. I use this card for a gameplay and I definitely noticed the stamina. I actually didn't notice that it was so low, but I did notice that his stamina was running out very fast. It wasn't until after I posted the video where I think someone commented that he had 77 stamina, which is actually terrible, man. It's brutal. I mean, everything else was good on this card. It's just the stamina. He's good for like 1 or 2 runs a drive, and then he's a big risk for fumbling. And it's not like he has, 95 carrying. He's got 88 carrying, and I do feel like the carrying and the stamina definitely does hurt this LeSean McCoy card. So I'm gonna put LeSean like down here. I do think his stats are probably more like B tier, but the stamina really does make him average. I'm telling you right now, the stamina absolutely kills this card. Hopefully if EA gives LeSean McCoy another upgrade, they fix his stamina, because this is just not, it's very disappointing. I'm not sure why they give, even guys like Alex Smith. I think Alex Smith has 67 stamina. Like, why do you give him such low stamina? I don't know, but yeah, LeSean McCoy is C tier because of his stamina. All right, so next up we got 95 Derrick Henry with 92 speed, 90 acceleration, 84 agility, 94 carrying, 62 catching, 84 COD, 95 truck with a 95 break tackle. And Derrick Henry is 6'3", 250 pounds with 86 strength. This card's amazing, man. I'm telling you right now, powered up does hit the juke threshold as well. 96 stiff arm. Derrick Henry, you definitely hate to face this card. Always chunking at least 6 yards of carry. Running over DBs, safeties, always falling forward. Derrick Henry, this card's amazing, but is he S tier? In my opinion, no. I do think Derrick Henry is. See, it's tough. I'd probably value. I'm gonna say Derrick Henry's just slightly better than McCaffrey, but it is very, very close because Derrick Henry's that big body that always falls forward, but Christian McCaffrey is a receiving back, so it is kind of tough which one you want. I guess it comes down to play style and who you want to play running back for you. A combination of both those guys is actually probably really good. You have the power, and then you have the agility and the pass catching in Christian McCaffrey. So potentially, a backfield with both those guys is probably really good. But I do like Derrick Henry just slightly better than CMC. All right, so next up we got 96 Bo Jackson, and everyone knows where Bo is going. It's no surprise. I'm not even gonna waste your guys' time, but powered up. Bo does hit both the spin and the juke threshold. It has the break tackle, the COD, the size is there, the weight's there. The reason why Bo Jackson is so popular in MUT is because he has the ability to make guys miss or just run a dude right over and score touchdowns that way. So Bo Jackson, obviously absolutely amazing. But the one problem that I have with Bo, and it's the same problem that I have with Derrick Henry, is that I feel like they're just too big. If anyone else shares the same opinion, let me know down in the comment section. I'm sure this one might be a little bit controversial, but I feel like Bo is just too big. I try to get through the holes, he's getting grabbed. It's not like Madden 20 where like the holes were huge, you were able to run stretch. But like Bo in the open field, he's one of the best in the game. There's no doubt about it. Just the card's amazing in the open field, always breaking tackles. But as a running back, and 0-1 traps popular this year, inside zones, counter plays are very popular. I think it's better to have a smaller back. So for that reason, I am going to put Bo Jackson behind Shaun Alexander. That might be a cold take. That one might be very, very controversial. But I just think Bo is just slightly worse than Shaun. It might be a little bit biased because I run Shaun on a theme team and I use Shaun every day. But I used Bo and then I used Shaun. I think Shaun came out that weekend, I believe. Shaun was the legend, I think, that week. So I used Bo and I used Shaun back to back, and Shaun felt so much better than Bo Jackson. And in my opinion, he still does. I'm telling you right now, if you have Bo Jackson, I know Bo is getting easier to obtain now, but I think Shaun Alexander is just slightly better. And yes, I am splitting hairs. It's not by a lot. It's not a crazy margin, but I do like Shaun just a little bit better. All right, so next up, we got 93 Kenyan Drake with 93 speed, 91 acceleration, 90 agility, 92 carrying, 73 catching, 90 COD, 92 trucking with an 86 break tackle. And Kenyan Drake, this card is very, very solid. He's 6'1", 216, so he's kind of that bigger back. But Drake is a very solid card. It's not enough to put him at S tier, but this card is definitely A tier. I'm gonna put him right behind Saquon Barkley. I do still like Saquon better than Kenyan Drake because powered up. Saquon Barkley, they're the same overall, and Kenyan Drake and him have basically the same exact speed. And I feel like Saquon's just more well-rounded than Drake, but Drake's still a very, very solid option at running back. All right, so next up, we got limited time Todd Gurley, and this card's got 92 speed, 92 acceleration, 93 agility, 94 carrying, 67 catching, 88 COD, 90 trucking with a 92 break tackle. And this card really isn't that relevant right now because no one has him. No one really runs this card, but I'm telling you right now, on Friday, when the new series Redux come out, Todd Gurley's getting a Redux. So do not be surprised if you're facing this card a whole lot more. Me personally, I've never faced this card before, so I also never used him, but I have heard that, when this card came out, people were saying that he was the best. But I believe it was before, Zero Chill and all those cards came out, so I guess that would kind of make sense. But Todd Gurley, I'm gonna put him right in between Derrick Henry and CMC. Honestly, I feel like these three cards right here are basically all equals. But it just comes down to play style. I feel like, CMC is the receiver. Todd Gurley's that mix of, elusiveness and power. And then Derrick Henry's just the absolute truck that's just going to run dudes over. So I feel like all these cards are kind of equals. And I'm telling you right now, Todd Gurley, once this card does get a Redux, he's going to be a problem, man. This card's going to be very, very good. All right, so next up, we have the brand new 95 overall James Conner with 92 speed, 94 acceleration, 86 agility, 94 carrying, 73 catching, 86 COD with a 92 trucking and a 93 break tackle. So usually I do not, factor in price when ranking these cards, but this one might be the one exception. He's going for around 300K right now, and this card is just not worth 300K. The COD is not there. He's also one of those, he's a bigger back at 6'1", 233. But yeah, in my opinion, dude, I mean, powered up does hit both the spin and the juke threshold as a power back, which is actually pretty solid. But I don't know, James Conner, 92 speed, no power up. I mean, 94 speed with physicals, not on a theme team. I don't like this card. I'm gonna be honest. For 300K, I do not like this James Conner card. I'm gonna put him. I mean, he's still probably solid for now. I think he belongs probably in this range here. I will definitely still take LaDainian Tomlinson and Reggie Bush over James Conner any day of the week. I'm telling you right now, that one might be a little bit controversial, but I'm telling you, just don't get this James Conner card, man. For his price, what he's gonna do for you, it's just not worth going to get James Conner. This card is very, very mid. All right, next up, we got 95 Billy Sims with 92 speed, 95 acceleration, 95 agility, 88 carrying, 79 catching, 95 COD with an 89 truck and a 93 break tackle. So having that truck and that break tackle on an elusive back is actually very good. Also has the crazy COD. Billy Sims is actually a pretty solid card that I personally have not used yet. I know dudes were telling me to try this card out. I didn't really think much of it, but looking at these stats right now, this card looks solid. Hits both the spin and juke threshold. I'm not sure what theme teams he gets, but I know he has a Lions uni on. I would check what chems he gets, but I'm not sure. If you play for any other teams, let me know down in the comment section. But Billy Sims looks solid. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to put this dude, I'm going to put Billy right here, man. I think Billy's definitely A tier, just as far as having that COD, hitting both the thresholds, being 6 foot, the acceleration, the break tackle. Billy's probably A to high B tier. It might be a controversial one, but I feel like I kind of like where Billy Sims is. The card looks very, very solid. All right, so next up, we got 95 Tony Dorsett with 94 speed, 95 acceleration, 94 agility, 85 carrying, 76 catching, 94 COD with an 86 truck and a 94 break tackle. And I absolutely love this card. From his player build, the card feels fast. He makes guys miss. The card can break tackles. Also does hit both the spin and the juke move threshold. Tony Dorsett is absolutely amazing. I guess the one hole with this card is the carrying, and that's probably the main reason why this card is not S tier, because of the carrying. But I also just can't see myself putting Tony Dorsett up here next to Bo Jackson. But Tony Dorsett, I think he's definitely high A tier, low S tier. The card's amazing. If you haven't tried this card out yet, I would definitely recommend it. I'm not sure what his price is right now. What is he going for? Tony Dorsett's going for around like 200K, 230K in that range. So pretty solid price for Tony Dorsett, I'd say. For a card like this and how this card plays, I definitely recommend you guys try out Tony Dorsett if you haven't already. All right, next up, we got Barry Sanders, and we all know where Barry's going, man. This card's amazing, being 5'8", having the speed, the crazy COD, the break tackle. Also, on top of all these already amazing stats, the card fully powered up can fit on any theme team in the game. Literally every single team in the NFL, Barry will get either the +1 or the +2 from you running that theme team. So Barry Sanders is absolutely amazing, man. I do think that the team chem thing does probably put Barry at the top, but I think Barry's either 1 or 2. Definitely debatable, but Barry, I mean, just being able to play on any theme team, having these stats, being 5'8", Barry feels amazing. The card's just a massive W. I absolutely love Barry Sanders, man. This card's just, I love this card. And finally, last but not least, we have 95 Alvin Kamara with 94 speed, 95 acceleration, 95 agility, 90 carrying, 85 catching, 94 COD with an 86 truck and a 97 break tackle. So Alvin's kind of that perfect mix of being a pass catcher, being an elusive back, and also having some power in him as well. Being 5'10", he's a good size. Alvin's just perfect in my opinion. And also, this guy should be getting some kind of love shown tomorrow when the team of the week does come back. I mean, he had one of the best games in NFL history. What do you have, 6 TDs in one game? So if they don't show him love for team of the week, it would really just make no sense. But this card's amazing, man. And also, using play fake, when he's powered up, he does hit both the mid and the short route running threshold, which is pretty crazy. He hits the mid and the short, so also I guess could play slot receiver. Yeah, also hitting the juke and spin move threshold. Alvin Kamara is perfect. I think he is the best running back in the game right now. If we don't look at chems, I mean, the fact that Barry can play for every single theme team, I guess would put him at 1. But as far as performance goes, I gotta put Alvin at 1, man. And this is literally my exact order. I'm going Alvin 1, Barry 2, Shaun 3, Bo 4. That's just the way I look at it. If you haven't used Alvin yet and you don't think he's the best, Go try him out, and I guarantee you that your opinion will change. This card is he's just amazing, man. I love Alvin, man. The card's so much fun to use. All right, so that is going to do it for today's tier list. I'm about to go ahead and hide my face cam, so either pause the video, take your screenshot now if you want to. But I'm pretty happy with how this tier list came out. I feel like there might be some controversy as far as, you know, these top 4 backs are ordered. I feel like a lot of you guys think Bo is the best just because, you know, he's Bo Jackson. But I'm telling you, man, just try out these dudes that are before Bo before, you know, commenting or saying what you want about this tier list, man. I'm telling you, bro. But yeah, if you do have anything you want to say about the tier list, of course, feel free to comment down below. And if you are still watching, let's comment. What should we comment today? Let's comment the duck emoji for a chance to be shouted out in the next video. And if you are new here, hit that subscribe button, turn notifications. Video helped you out. Or if you enjoyed the video, be sure to hit that like button. And as always, I'll see you boys in the next one.